Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. So the Los Angeles Angels looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ryan Pepiot. What do you got on him, Chris?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Fouled off. He was late.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
And that skips in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Inside, almost got him. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
And next for LA, Zach Neto. Swings through that. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
In the dirt. Just underway from Tropicana Field. Got him swinging, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Now, Christian Moore. Swing and a miss at one above the zone. Swings through that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one missed. Man at first, one away. Swing and a pop-up. Aranda settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adell.
Now batting Joe Adell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball there.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And a swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Didn't go. Swing. Now we'll look down to first. Didn't go. Shadowell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
At the plate, Ivan Melendez. That's towards center. And that is that. 2 left on. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Moore in plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Soriano, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. His first homer of the year. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 down. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Big time power. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Towards first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Nick Lofton.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Nick Lofton. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Slurve, blow outside.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. And delivers outside.
Splitter, blow outside.
Lined in the left center, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throw is high and over his head. Round second, digging for third. The tag. See.
Clearly that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
Kyle Isbell in the box, lays off for ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. The Rays leading on the solo homer.
Slurve, middle inside.
Next offering is foul back. And a 1-2. Stays alive.
Slurve. Middle inside.
Backed off the plate that time.
Sinker. Low outside.
Set down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0.
They watching, they witnessing, got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, it's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with it, kid. You know what it is.
New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, number 3. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing.
Oh, that drilled him. Throw to first.
No,
safe.
he's in there.
And now we'll have to check back on the righty. Number 3 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a quick throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here's the rookie center fielder looking for his first big league hit right here. Popped up, and the infield fly will call.
Batter's out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
2 aboard with 1 out. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Kyren Paris. On the ground to the left. Caminero over to second, throw to first, but he beat it. So up next, Nolan Schanuel walked to open the ball game. Out to short, Williams. And that is the inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Nico Horner.
Sinker. Low outside.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that one clips the corner.
Splitter. Low inside.
In the air, left field. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Outside low, 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sal Frelick. This one in the air, center field. 2 away. And now the shortstop, Carson Williams.
Slurve.
Williams.
Outside, that's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Out to short. Williams. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him.
The batter, number 4.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Rolled over to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to...
Tosses across the first. Angels retired 1-2-3. It's the Rays 1 and the Angels nothing. Back here in Tampa Bay, and now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut, Blake Mitchell. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Sinker. Low middle.
And foul ball.
Slurve. Middle inside.
The 0-2. And that one almost got him.
Slider. Middle inside.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Sinker. Low middle.
2-2 now. Got him. And one gone.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Sinker. Low inside.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now, Jonathan Aranda. He's already homered in this game. And that one is lifted in the air. Should have this one. He's got it. Here's some real power at the plate. Junior Caminero. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Sinker. Low outside.
On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. The relay to the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate.
Back here at Tropicana Field, so in now for the Angels, Ivan Melendez.
You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
On the ground. Throw sails over his head at first. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 14,
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a bouncer. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 13.
And now the center fielder.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Up the middle, Horner. Throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom 4 as the Rays come up to hit. And a foul ball.
Sinker. Middle inside.
That's hard hit on the line. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Ball, that's low.
Sinker. Low middle.
Aye!
Slurve. Middle outside.
And a swing and a miss.
Sinker. Low outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nico Horner. And first offering is fouled off.
Slurve. Low outside. Slurve. Middle outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second, just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the...
Out! You're out! Ball 4, take the base. 3! First base. Out! Out! You're out! 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 3! You're out! 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 3! 3! Out! Ball 4, take your base. 3! That's ball 4. 3! Out! Out! You're out! Out!
Back here in Tampa Bay, we go to the ninth. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. Softly hit to third. The throw to first. One pitch and one out.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Christian Moore.
So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1. And that's a strikeout looking. Angels with only 1 out left.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Baker going for save number 1 in this spot. Adele in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Out towards right center field. Freeland has a beat on it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays collect their first win of the season.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.